I'm finna do it now.
This is America's most racist man. And this is the story of how I found this man and tricked him into giving me an interview. But the craziest thing about all of this is that it was all an accident. Because originally I was traveling to Harrison, Arkansas, because based off the videos I've seen online, it's America's most racist town.
For real?
Because he's from the UK. I guess it was unexpected.
And as I have a lot of history trolling racists,
damn, great ideas, flow, bro.
I thought I was definitely qualified to go down there to see this town for myself and find out if it really is racist.
Bro, that's crazy. Both of them did the same video. Who the fuck is this calling me?
So I traveled from London all the way to northwest Arkansas.
We're here! Well, we're not here yet. We have to get a taxi and then we're gonna be there.
And unfortunately, there were no taxis. So I had to try and hitchhike my way into getting someone to drive me all the way.
Yo, DeMarcus Cousins is the GOAT.
Yeah, Harrison, yeah.
He beat him to it.
So basically, we hear it's the most racist town in America.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
No, if you've seen a video, he was actually in the video passing by him in the door. Like,
I really want to take you. I have to catch
For real?
Yeah.
Let me see.
And what time's your movie?
It's at 10. Yeah, I think you pull it off.
You think?
Yo, they was there at the same time. That just lets you know great ideas float, bro. You gotta hop on it.
First thing we have to do is just have to prove that we're not killers. Is the passports. This is where I just get out the zip tie and I choke you. Not funny. Dude, have you guys heard much about Harrison?
Nah, they knew they was.
No, this was staged for sure.
Somebody had Black Lives Matter sign and people were telling him don't leave after dark.
Oh my gosh.
Once after dark. About 10 minutes, I'm gonna be back. You better be gone.
Definitely one of those towns that if you are a minority, don't stop for gas there.
Okay, so it's like that. And you feel like I should be nervous going?
I would be a little more nervous.
Oh my gosh, George, what are we getting ourselves into?
This was already sounding like a bad idea, and to make things worse, Daniel told us a story about his friend who went to high school there.
So your friends...
He's black, right? He found a noose in his locker one time. And every day after school, he didn't stick around any longer than he needed to. He straight to his mom's car and pick him up.
God, man, what? For real, what are we getting ourselves into? Why are you scared? You should be smiling right now. This is probably safer than England for you. Alright, I think we're pretty much here. This is, I believe to be Harrison. We're a couple minutes away from our hotel. And then we're going to start exploring. Thank you so much, my friend. I do want to give you some cash, because obviously you drove us all the way down here. That's $300.
Thank you so much.
Here we go.
So I waved off our good friend Daniel, and just like that, we had arrived in the most racist town in America.
Time to go into this hotel. It is actually on the National Register of Historic Places. So, mental stuff's gone down here. Hello, how you doing?
I'm Brenda. I'll be here until 11 tonight.
Perfect.
If you want torture, just come down and I'll torture you.
Yeah, we'll talk again, Verinda. Now, if a lift ever felt like a horror movie, it's this one. There we go. Now, we just got to go explore the town a little bit. Verinda, where's best for like nightlife here?
Good luck. You might get down to the square.
The square? Off we go, into the darkness. Now this one, this feels scary. You know, I'm actually scared. Yeah.
Relax.
To be honest, going out late in a town that is seen as the most racist town in America alone
I wouldn't say after dark, man.
might be the stupidest thing I've ever done on this.
I wouldn't say
That
after
is
dark,
saying
man.
something.
I presume this is the square. And this place is dead.
And just like that, we stumbled across our first local resident of Harrison, Arkansas.
We're new to this place. We're just filming a documentary for the BBC.
Okay.
Where's it popping? Where's the nightlife going on?
There is not really a nightlife in this town.
No nightlife?
No.
Nothing?
No. This is what we call the square. As you see, everything is absolutely closed right now. And it is what, like 9:30 on a Saturday?
Yeah, it's crazy. You got any friends around here?
We're actually playing cards in the card shop right down there.
Can we join you? Thank you so much for letting us know. Sorry, what's your name?
Oh, Richard.
Richard Nicholas.
And Richard here had brought us into the land of the N-words.
Oh, big up. Let's play magic. So I just picked the card to play.
I thought he was gonna call him.
I'm gonna play Evolving Wilds.
We played a game called Magic the Gathering, and I was claiming to be a pro, but honestly, I had never played it before in my life, and I think it was obvious.
Draw card.
Yeah, no, okay, a draw card. Got you. All right, so
Draw card.
yeah, draw card.
No, from your dad.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But then I became a prestige 1000 level wizard and earned all of my fellow magicians' respect, which meant I could ask them to tell me the truth about this town.
We were sent here on behalf of the BBC because we were told that Harrison is actually the most racist town in America.
We get a lot of hate about Harrison being a racist town. It's not that everybody here is that way. It's just that there was a history.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's like a white supremacy or whatever.
They're in another town. They just like to come here so people don't bother their town when they do it.
So whereabouts are they?
Zinc.
Zinc.
Crazy.
I know that because it's on one. The first video I watched. You pull up the string back on here.
So these racist places, as a black person myself, it doesn't make sense for me to go to at all. What would they do if they saw me?
Trust me, if you went there, you would not be welcome.
Driving through the town, you are darker skinned than they are, the police will pull you over. And they will strip your car from one end to the other because they assume.
I'm gonna try to find a different chair. I'm gonna go downstairs real quick. Get a chair.
A chair? Downstairs?
Yeah, this shit hurt.
You finna get a chair from downstairs.
Mental.
This was honestly a shocking start.
was
The
gonna
stuff
ask.
they were telling me was so bad, it didn't sound like real life. And although these guys seemed cool, I mean, I even took Richard's number, I still needed to dig deeper, as that was just one group's opinion. So I went and found this bar to speak to a few more people.
And we've seen like reports online that
W editor.
is the most racist town in America.
But actually, they live in Zinc.
Huh? They live
Zinc.
Zinc.
Yeah.
So who is the racist in Zinc?
I can't think of his name right now.
I can, but I won't say it.
Yeah, okay.
What's the name?
I won't
Oh, you won't say it.
say it.
He's got a little group together over
I think
Zinc.
it's a little church.
Now what he be doing to people? Everybody's scared to
Zinc,
say it.
Who is the leader of the racist group? Is it safe in Zinc?
No, there's some people that live there.
Would they like people like me?
Don't think so.
I didn't
on-
know about it
Yeah.
till maybe 2 years ago. I was stunned by it and how secret it was.
Yeah. You are so wise, Gandalf. What is the name of the Grand Master in Zinc?
I can't.
You can't say his name. He shall not be named.
No, I'm not scared of him. He's an old grandfather retired, like me. I mean, he's.
But you are good, and he is bad. What is his name, Gandalf?
I can't.
Clearly some dark magic must happen when you say this man's name, but from our first night we'd found out some very interesting information, which were helping me build an opinion on Harrison, Arkansas.
What I'm thinking so far is everyone who I've spoken to.
Somebody said I'm not interacting with the chat. I mean, y'all are saying some crazy stuff in it.
It's just
Y'all saying the F word.
happens to be very racist. And they just
Y'all saying a lot of
be a mystery
stuff,
leader.
and y'all saying stuff about other
The
rappers.
most racist man in the world.
This is not.
So-
This is not the environment I wanted to endorse in. So I really was just watching the
We're also being
video.
warned away. I don't know if we're gonna end up risking our lives to YouTube. We'll find out.
Yeah, y'all aren't really. I don't know. Y'all saying some outrageous stuff.
Day
man.
2. This was my opportunity to explore the town.
James.
Yeah, it's a lot of trolls in here. That's why I haven't been saying that really.
Yeah.
I'm really contemplating hopping off, man. Probably try again tomorrow. I don't know where y'all wasn't like this earlier.
Because that's where the retired Grand Wizard of the KKK.
Interesting. The Grand
But
Wizard.
honestly, a lot of people don't care for him in Harrison. You know, we're not racist. You know, most people you can go down to almost any store, and most of them aren't racist in the least bit.
So it's actually sad that you guys have now been given this reputation because of the Grand Wizard.
Yeah, just because he lives near us.
No, I'm being positive. It's just, you know what I mean? I think y'all gotta be positive. I mean,
Look at it.
I'm positive as
It's
I
not
can be.
racist to love people. Whiteprideradio.com. Cold. And you know what's interesting? The fact they changed it. They changed this sign to make it more friendly. They've modernized it.
Now, the billboard said Harrison Strong, but not a single person I'd spoken to seemed to endorse it. But that definitely doesn't mean that racism isn't here. It just means I haven't seen it yet.
Could do with some representation.
So I went into the town center with the hope that racism would reveal itself. I went to get some food, I met a delightful friend group, and to be honest, the craziest thing I'd seen wasn't even racist. It was just something that shocked my English mind.
To make it look like I'm talking to the camera, I just can't believe it right now, because right behind us, there's a kid with a gun. How the hell does a kid get a gun?
Hey, yo.
America's different, man.
But don't worry, not all kids were shooting guns. Some were shooting hoops.
Basketball going on. Who's the best basketball player here?
This guy.
That's you?
Yeah.
What's your name?
David.
They call me Ringside. What I want to do is I want to take you on, and then if you beat me, I've got $20.
Oh yeah, let me hop in then. Let me hop in too.
If you miss, you're done for. Oh, he's good. I think you're going to fumble the bag. Oh, that was disrespectful. Guys, I'm a basketball player. I'm a basketball player. Woo. Oh, you think I didn't have that in my locker? Oh, I play basketball.
Another one.
Oh, you got one? What you got? What you got? Oh, he's fumbled! Sorry, man, sorry.
Just wait, come on.
Yeah, but I won't miss.
I mean, I'm trying to mod, but I don't think I did it right.
Listen, you won. Congratulations, the cannon. I appreciate it. I know you're good. I know you're good at this game. Chunks. I'm Chunks, yeah. I'm Chunks.
If I'm being honest, everyone had accepted me in this town. Even Richard from the Magic game came back to meet up with me.
From the videos which you've seen online, it looks like the whole town is racist. They make it look like the whole town is racist. From what I've seen, I haven't seen anything. I've seen people like you.
The reason we get this racial reputation
Did
around
already,
the
yeah.
world is because we have a KKK leader that actually lives like 15 miles away.
So why am I focusing on Harrison when one of the main reasons this town is seen as the most racist town in America is because of the leader of the KKK? I think I've realized that this man has given all the people from this town a bad name. He put up the billboard and he's the one who holds the racist marches. So far my experience with this town has been positive. There's been people like Richard who actively wanted to help me. He literally agreed to take me wherever I wanted for free, but it was even crazier when I spoke to him and found out the daily struggles he goes through every day.
I've had multiple leg surgeries. I need to have a foot surgery, but
Really?
yeah, I've been putting that on the back burner for quite a while. They wanted $3,200 up front.
Really?
Yeah.
And every day you're feeling that?
Oh, yes, but it's just part of life for me.
This man is literally going through constant pain, yet he still wants to help me. And by no means am I saying that nobody in this town is racist. I just don't think it's fair to say that this is the most racist town when the main reason they have this reputation is because of a man who doesn't even live there. So I think it's time for me to take my focus off Harrison and declare war.
Did I mod the dude that whispered me? I don't
mystery
even
leader is.
know.
A place to start than Walmart, the place featured in that viral video. So I suited up and spoke to the people.
Literally came from the UK just to document this area on behalf of the BBC.
I think this is where I stopped
whole
in the
connection
video.
to the KKK?
This is where I stopped at in the video.
And where would they have those meetings? The hotel, they'd be in the Hotel Seville. So they were having meetings in the hotel which we're in right now. So that's got like racist links. Oh my gosh, the hotel we're staying in is a racist hotel.
I don't know, it's hard.
Yeah, I can imagine. So your husband's black? Yeah. So you're with it, man. You're with the cause. Fight the power.
But it was time for me to find out who the wizard was and how I could find him.
I was wondering if you could help me. I hear the great leader of the KKK, or the grand leader of the KKK, is in Zinc.
I have the foggiest idea.
Can you draw me a map on where we can go to find them? Your dad's just helping me. He's drawing me a map just to find someone.
I'm not drawing you a map because I don't know what you're looking for. I don't know where it's at or what.
Okay, do you know anyone who would?
No.
So we're just doing a documentary here for the BBC, and we're trying to find the grand leader of the Triple K.
I know that he has a compound in Zinc.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can't keep calling Kai. I don't want to annoy Kai.
Zinc Road.
I mean, I'm gonna just have to figure it out myself.
Just put it down. It's just easier for us to follow the map.
Thomas Robb.
Oh, that's his name, Thomas Robb.
Thomas Robb. He's actually the leader out here for KKK. it's supposed to be a big mansion with a
Okay,
farmhouse.
if you can just draw me how the house looks.
Other than that, I have no idea.
Listen, honestly, thank you so much. You should be proud of your parents. They've really helped me here today for the cause.
Yep.
Let's go.
And just like that, the moment we discovered who the Grand Wizard of the KKK was, an inside man from the KKK called the police on us and they escorted us off the property.
Well, we've now left, so hi. There's the snitch, right over there. The wizard obviously has people here trying to stop us from finding him.
But it was too late, because I already had his name. Thomas Robb, leader of the Ku Klux Klan. And something tells me he's not a very nice person.
My friend, when the Lord touches your heart...
We have the illegal aliens, that's bad enough, but we're bringing millions of so-called legal aliens.
My white brothers and sisters, you are a race of warriors and a race of conquerors.
Crazy.
I think gay people's abomination.
The Ku Klux Klan is an American white supremacist terrorist and hate group, also known as the KKK, who have a history of many brutal killings of
They
black
call them a
people,
terrorist
keep
group,
them
but they
under
don't
their
treat them like
control. Even
terrorists.
today, their goal remains white supremacy and a white-ruled America. Sounds stupid, right? Well, not stupid enough, because they still have many, many members. So I think someone needs to go down there and make these people look as stupid as they are, and I'll give it my best shot. So it's time for me to track down Thomas Robb to Zinc, and there was only one man I wanted to take me there.
Is that my favorite man from Arkansas? Thank you so much, man.
Nice to see you again.
Yeah, amazing to see you, man. Today we're going on adventures together.
Absolutely.
What we do have here, which potentially, hopefully you can take us to, is a map to Zinc. I was wondering if you could take us there. I'll be right back.
Man, like, what the fuck?
Gave us the key, which has now activated the route to our destination.
So I made myself look presentable, and I headed to the place where everyone said the racists reside.
Feeling nervous? If you're confident, I'm confident, man. No, I'm not. No.
I've heard a lot of things about Zinc, and absolutely none of it was positive.
Now this looks like a place called Zinc.
Unfortunately, the map only seemed to take us to the town of Zinc. We couldn't see this mansion that had been so beautifully drawn out. But the town population is literally 100, so I was confident we could track him down. But it didn't take long for us to get attacked.
Oh, great. Great. What's going on? Listen, dogs. Yo, what the hell's going on? Listen, calm down, you racist dog. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Bro, he bullshitting.
What he's speaking to me right now. He's definitely being racist and dog. Chill, dog. Leave me alone. George is right there. George is so close to him, and he's going for me.
But luckily, we ended up finding this guy who gave us directions.
Hi, my friend. We're just here to interview Thomas Robb.
Is the next dirt road to your right?
And this took us deep into Zinc. There was no going back now.
No signal. You lost signal?
Damn, they lost signal.
I have.
Like when we went to Arkansas.
I think this is that house. Okay, well,
I will-
knocking on a KKK leader's door.
I wish you luck.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you so
Like,
much
I
for
wish
driving
you
us
luck.
out.
You might have to get the fuck out of there.
Here we go. Gamer.
Let's see how fast it takes to leave. How you gonna get back?
Hello? What do we do? We knock? Oh, Confederate. Let's speak to this person. Hello, my friend.
Oh, you need to leave.
I need to leave. I'm here on behalf of the BBC. Are we not able to have a conversation? Okay, how can I give you a call? Can I just get your number just so I can give you a call? We'll call you up. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that was him. So we're now going to try and do this properly by booking in an interview with him tomorrow, and hopefully we can make something work.
The only reason he seemed
They said I would have proved myself. I think I would have proved myself too.
So I'm going to run with that and say that we're running a positive story on the KKK, and hopefully that tricks them into accepting an interview.
Hello, is this Thomas Robb?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, here we go. Hello, yes I'm here. I'd love to get an interview with you. I've come from the UK to speak to you. We're trying to do a story on why the KKK isn't racist. We basically just want to talk it all over with you, if that's okay.
How about coming out here
Yep.
But to the church right next door, you probably know where it's at.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye.
You're welcome.
W. Thomas Robb.
I can't believe it. You know we did
Thomas
that.
Robb is low-key a
Oh
dub.
my gosh.
I would have thought he would have blew his ass off.
When you just say, oh, I'm from the UK, I'm from the BBC, he just thinks this is some important thing.
Didn't even think to do any research.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, just BBC. And I am a BBC.
The fact that he did an interview with the BBC with no background check or any need for identification shows his stupid intelligence level. So I'm definitely going to be taking advantage of that.
All good, homie.
For years, Niko has had interviews and has been able to put the KKK's racist views out into the world, and I think it's time for someone to troll this man and make him look like the idiot he is.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but we're about to meet up with the leader of the KKK. In the past, when I've spoken to racist people, I always try to avoid confronting them because the moment you confront them, you get no information. We're trying to show what he actually believes. I genuinely want to find out, and then we start the trolling. But God, there's no organization more racist than the KKK. So I'm genuinely scared to hear what he's going to say.
Oh, this is
Crazy. So this is it. So we're here at the home of Thomas Robb. I'm with the KKK. Here we are. Big up, Tom. I'm off. Thank you.
This is Zandu.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
You too.
Yeah, wherever you think is best.
I'm about to interview the leader of the KKK and run with the name Aymar Nonce. This could go very wrong. Very wrong.
What's your name?
Aymar.
Come on, what's that?
Aymar Nonce.
What other pieces you've done?
Have you heard of the English Defence League in the UK?
Wow, I haven't. Have you heard of English Defence League? Okay.
So you know about the English Defence League?
Okay.
Yeah, so basically the English Defence League, they just basically want to keep England for English.
That sounds reasonable. So you did an interview with them?
Yes, I've done interviews with them in the past. Welcome to the BBC. We're here with Thomas Robb.
My name is Thomas Robb. I'm the National Director of the Knights of the Ku Klux Klan. I'm here with Aymar Nonce and...
Nonce. So Aymar Nonce.
Nonce.
So N-O-N-S.
Nonce.
Can you say Nonce?
Nonce.
Nonce?
Nonce.
N-O-N-S.
Nonce.
So Nonce?
Nonce.
Yes, perfect.
Nonce. I'm here with Aymar Nonce.
So now, if we can just do that from the top.
I'm Thomas Robb. I'm here with Aymar Nonce, and he's with BBC.
Yeah.
We're here having an enjoyable conversation about my involvement with the Knights of the Ku Klux Klan. I'm National Director, and welcome here to the Ozarks.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate this. This is the highlight of my career.
The highlight of your career.
Honestly, I'm being real with you. First off, Thomas, could you just tell us about the KKK?
When people hear the name KKK, all kinds of images come to their mind. You read in history books that the Klan were organized to subdue and put down black people. We don't view ourselves as being anti-black. We want to preserve our heritage. We want to preserve our culture. We want to preserve our identity.
You want to stay white. There's nothing racist about that.
Absolutely.
It really annoys me when people say that the KKK is racist because there's nothing pointing towards the KKK being racist at all. How did you start your journey with the Ku Klux Klan? Did you get assigned? Did they start you off on quests or anything?
I was always involved in...
I don't care what he's involved in, if I'm honest. I just wanted to move on to the more important questions.
Have you seen any of the other clans out there? I've seen clans like FaZe Clan, Optic Clan. No one would be a higher prestige level than you.
Years ago, I used to go and speak for some other clan. But after a while, I thought these guys are idiots. Yeah, I didn't want to connect with these people. So I thought I stopped speaking to some groups and stuff. I feel that if I would have joined and pursued a career, I could have been very successful in those careers also.
Yeah, they mean well, but they just don't have what it takes to take their clan to the levels of the Ku Klux. Would there be someone from FaZe Clan here?
I don't know. We don't ask.
Optic?
I don't ask.
Yeah. Oh, fair.
Church.
So, we don't discriminate in this church.
I don't know.
Oh, oh, guys laughing.
So glad.
So could I come to this church? No, okay, no,
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah, no. fair
But he's
enough.
in
What
it.
do you think of the people who say
He can't come, but he's in the church chat. W.
that you're racist?
What do you mean by a racist?
Someone who doesn't like black people or has prejudices towards black people.
Even those words don't. What do those words mean? I've got prejudice. Of course I do. Everybody has
Sorry,
prejudice.
was that a dumb question?
I mean, I prefer being around white people. I'm sorry, that's the way it is, you know?
No, but like I'm like a supporter of you, so including me, like you prefer being around white people.
I'll be your friend, but you're not going to come over to my house for a barbecue.
Oh, you wouldn't invite me?
No.
Oh, fair enough, yeah.
Wait, he barbecue? Thomas Rob barbecues? Isn't that kind of like a black culture thing? So isn't that kind of like contradicting to the culture that he supports?
This barbecue politics bad anyways. Said Memphis lost.
Memphis lost. So I mean they had the playoffs.
I don't know.
If Thomas Rob can throw down some good barbecue vegan food, I might pull up on him. Yeah, they lost.
Yeah, makes sense. Is that because of...
Is my head even in this anymore? Wait, let me see. Because I don't have my monitor with me. So let me check. Yeah, let me try to get up just a little bit. All right, let's go. Let's get back to it.
Been on here for almost an hour.
Yeah.
I got a good video after this one. Just thought about it.
I preserve my own people. And I'm not offended by a black person who says, hey, I prefer being around my black brothers. Fine, I understand that. I prefer being around my family than some strangers.
He got a point. He got a point when saying that he'd rather be around white people, because I know black people say they'd rather be around black people. That's a point. But by saying that black people not invited to his cookout, I feel like it's kind of wrong. But that's just his stance on it.
Me personally, as a...
Fine, I understand that. I prefer being around my family than some strange family.
Me personally, as a fan...
But what did he mean by strange family? Are black people strange? Is that what he's trying to say? Question mark, question mark, question mark. I mean...
I understand that. I prefer being around my family than some strange family.
Me personally, as a fan of you, I'm not trying to portray the KKK as racist, because I've never seen anything racist by the KKK.
It goes back to the idea of what is a racist. If a racist is someone who hates black people and wants to do them harm or something happens, then obviously I have
Nigga said mumbles and racist.
Or something happens, then obviously I have no desire to. I have no desire to see misfortune come to a black child. I have no desire for that. I feel compassion for a young black mother whose child get caught up in the drugs or get shot by a drive-by shooting. I feel
Stop the cow.
I gotta qualify that. I probably feel more compassion for a white child. I just have to say that. I believe that the black people in this country will be much better off with somebody like me was running things than the liberal crackpots that got Washington D.C. today.
Why has there never been like a KKK party?
In this country, okay, up until...
Wait, if we just look down the lens while we say this part.
Okay.
Stop the cow.
Up until somewhere in the 1960s, this country was a dominant white rule, white power structure, you want to call that. That's not the way it is today.
Yeah, things have changed.
I'm saying, but like, if we be honest, black people was the first humans on this earth. Black people actually got the white people out of the caves. This is where the caveman come from. White people were once in caves. Black people took white people out of the caves, taught them our way of living. You can look it up. We taught them our way of living, and they took our way of living, which is nothing. There's nothing wrong with that. They took our way of living, but flipped it against us and kind of made it and just started to be more powerful than what we showed them. So they really snaked us. We took them out of the caves, and they snaked us. I have no problems with white people. I feel like a lot more white people are even coming more aware today of even that story. They know that truth because the history books don't teach that. But I mean, I love white people generally. A lot of white people listen to my music, but I do believe they're misinformed on the history. White people was not the founding fathers of the country. of the world, actually. And
I heard about that.
Yeah, a lot of melanated beings are the ones that found a lot of the parts of Earth because we was already here. But we did. That's where caveman come from. We got the white people out of the caves, and we taught them our way of living, and they turned on us, and that's how that was. That's how they came about. But
change now.
The only way is going to go back. In my mind, maybe I'm wrong. I'll always say, well, maybe I'm wrong. But until white people
let me go back a little bit.
The only way is going to go back. In my mind, maybe I'm wrong. I'll always say, well, maybe I'm wrong. But until white people once again control this nation, black people will be unsafe in their own neighborhoods by their own people.
They said W raid. I think somebody raided me. Who raided me? Who's raiding me? The BBG? The fuck is that? BBG. Doesn't know this raid. I'm noticing. Who is it coming from though? Folks like, give me BBC. When do you want it? I can come serve it to you now. I'm actually fasting right now. W fast. I'm going on a 30-day fast. Who's rating me? BBL gang. BBL gang. Is that on? I think what's it called it? W fast. I gotta blow my nose. Come on, let's go.
I really respect you.
Hey, you give us a tissue?
Yeah.
Let's pause it for a bell. W spit. My allergies are messing with me, guys. Been taking herbs. Get my allergies under control. They saying DDG. They're just saying something. Alright, guys.
I think it's blue. Oh, yeah.
Who is it?
Shout out to Blue.
Shout out to Blue. Who is Blue, though? Did he really rate me? Here. So the herbs you need for your allergies are mullein leaf and nettle. Those two things can get rid of, knock the allergies and your sinus issues right out. Mullein leaf and nettle. Mullein and nettle. Let's go back some because we kind of lost it. Let me go back.
I'll always
W
say, well, maybe
reactor.
I'm wrong, but until
you got to.
white people once again control this nation, black people
Which is cap.
in their own neighborhoods by their own people.
From what you've said, I really respect you speaking from the heart like this. I actually did some documenting in the UK as well, where there was a group of supporters for the KKK in a town called Clapt. And I think that, honestly, you're like a Clapt
You're a
guy.
dirt
If you
bike,
could
it's
shout
Clapt.
out the people from Clapt, the supporters of the KKK in Clapt.
Of anybody out there in the UK?
Yeah, in the UK in Clapt.
In the UK, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, England, howdy.
I just know they would have appreciated a shout out.
Well, shout out.
Shout out to the people from Clapt. Shout out. Thomas is a Clapt guy.
That's how
We know the Clap people. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, you are.
Okay, I'm a Clap guy. All right. Forgive me, Clap people.
Now that Thomas had called
You get the
himself
clap.
it was time for me to reveal the ace up my sleeve.
We run a group in the UK called the UK Stand with the KKK. We made a post of me and you together, and we mentioned if anyone wanted a shout out, maybe you can pick 3 names and we'll just shout them out. There are your supporters.
Let me see you got them.
Thank you all the people from the UK Stand with KKK. Right here we have Thomas, and he is going to be shouting your names out.
I map.
Who say?
I map. You say? I don't know. I guess for the interviews.
This man really made fake pages.
And then we got a BLM. BL.
M.
BLM.
Yeah.
He's the best.
Shout out BLM.
Shout out to you, and then.
So shout out to who?
Bruh.
BLM.
Yeah.
Yo, he dumb.
He went out his way to make these pages.
Yeah, that's hard.
Then Sue Kamitic. Sue. Sue Kamitic.
Sook my dick.
Says love him.
Sook my dick. Sook my dick. Zoop my dick. Hey, that's funny as hell.
Thank you so much for shouting them out. Let's round it up properly.
Zoop my dick.
we'll look down the lens. Introduce your name properly. So just say, I'm Thomas, member of the KKK. I've enjoyed this BBC.
I'm Thomas Raub. I'm a national director for the Ku Klux Klan, and I enjoyed this interview with the BBC.
No, it's this BBC. So it's just, I've enjoyed this BBC. It's a BBC interview.
I've enjoyed this BBC.
Yeah, thank you. Interview. I appreciate this BBC. So am I the first to explain?
I appreciate you taking the BBC.
Every European nation, we have BBC here before, a number of years ago.
Oh, so it's the second time you've had a
Second,
BBC.
third time, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. BBC.
We've done a lot of interviews here over the years.
Any as deep as this one?
It is what?
As deep as this one.
Oh yeah, sure.
You've had a proper deep experience with the BBC.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thomas Rob, you have no idea what you've just done. I'm not the BBC. I'm just a random man making a mockery of everything you stand for.
I won't touch that just in case I disintegrate. Okay, BBC, here we have the flag of the Ku Klux Klan.
No, the Knights Party.
Huh?
There's not a Klan flag. This is
Oh,
flag of the
okay, of the Knights Party. So they're different. Okay.
He got mad, low-key.
BBC, here we have the flag. Oh, wait, we haven't got the shot yet. And here we have the flag of the Knights
Sue
Party.
him? I don't think they can sue.
Honestly, man, you've really smashed this.
Nigga might not even see this.
You've got stuff to do. Thomas Rob, leader of the Ku Klux Klan, has taken this BBC. Thank you very much.
Black.com.
Petite all racist obliterated by BBC.
Thomas Rob had taken my BBC and was now struggling to walk.
Niko.
But I had one final question to ask him.
I did mean to ask about the hoods in the Klan. Do you ever wear those hoods? The pointy things?
We have them for a cross lighting ceremony.
Okay, all right. And just as a side question, have you ever made love with the hood on? Yeah? Okay, well, fair enough. Let's just get this pic and we'll go.
At this moment, Thomas Rob had realized he had been swindled and he was burning.
You made love with the hood? You didn't say no, Thomas? Oh,
You yourself now. The interview's over. I'm sorry. You get in the car. You met.
Okay, perfect. Appreciate you, Thomas. Thanks for the interview. Just got BBC'd.
We tricked this man into thinking.
Yo, you can tell by how. Hey, Che, y'all can tell by how he walking off, bro, that he's fucking pissed, bro. Look at how he walking, bro. He walking with the head down, like.
With the BBC, and now this man will never take an interview ever again. He will have trust issues for the rest of his life.
Yeah, I know. Well, you're all a bunch of.
All you gotta do a Twitch studio.
Because anyone from the KKK.
Hey, look, chat. I ain't gonna lie. I said that earlier. I'm gonna go to the studio one day with y'all, and we gonna stream, and we gonna all make a song together, and I'm gonna drop it. So I'm gonna use the lyrics that y'all submit to me, and I'm gonna record to it, and we gonna drop it. I probably drop that bit. That's a dub, right? That's a W, right?
W.
That's love, right? So boom, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take y'all to the studio. Most likely the next time I get in the studio, I've been on tour, but I believe it's gonna be the next time. I should have my mods together and stuff. So whenever a person send in a donation with a lyric, I'm gonna put that lyric on the song. Of course, it can't be no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Don't waste your money sending some bullshit. But just whatever it is, and I'm gonna put it on there. We're gonna make a song together, and then I'm gonna drop it the next week. How that sound?
That's a different type of love, huh?
I feel like that's love, bro. And I'm gonna call it the NLE Twitch song or something like that. NLE Stream song. W, y'all fuck with that? Alright then, let's do it then.
Alright. Clap guy. Big up. Big up, man. Respect.
So I'm thinking probably he interviewed Thomas Rob before DeMarcus Cousins did. Because when DeMarcus Cousins was trying to get the interview, he didn't want to do it.
Well, he did say he was with BBC though.
Yeah.
And he got an accent, so I would take both of them serious. But,
What we've done today is we got the leader of the KKK, arguably the most racist man in the world, to shout out BLM. You know how funny that is? And he has no idea.
Hello.
Absolutely no clue. He said that I disgraced myself by asking him if he makes love with his hood on. Like he hasn't disgraced himself with his no idea.
Pop, I know. I'm on stream right now, but I know. Nigga be saying the same thing 20 times in a row.
You know how funny that is? And he has no idea.
Everybody just remember L pops again. It's just
I disgraced
his
myself
timing is
by asking
bad.
him if he makes love with his hood on. Like he hasn't disgraced himself with his words. Listen, my friends, we do this number one because it's right, but also because we wanted to get to the bottom of it. Harrison, Arkansas is not a racist.
You ready to laugh your ass off after this video?
Laugh at what?
To the most racist.
Yo, I want to do like TikTok compilations.
I promise you, this one's gonna be good.
Like Richard, and that's what we're gonna take away.
I'm not going to say there's no racism in Harrison because of course there is. People have obviously experienced racism there and it definitely exists.
Yo, I'm gonna do the
Label
TikTok
entire town as
compilation.
racist is just not true and it's not fair on
Cause I
many
think
of
it's
the
gonna be
great people
golden.
who live in Harrison,
I used to always watch
including
funny
the ones that I
compilations.
met, like Richard, the man who lived
Y'all, should we do a funny TikTok compilation?
one of the world's most feared
Just watch a
organizations.
bunch of funny videos.
After knowing me for 48
You used to watch a lot of
hours.
Vine?
That's ridiculous. And there was one final thing I needed to talk to him about.
All right, Richard, I have a confession to make. I don't actually work for the BBC.
I kind of figured that a few days ago.
At what point did you realise?
Your education. You said you only went to uni for 1 day.
So at that point you realised. I just didn't have the guts to then tell you I didn't work for the BBC. But honestly,
Yeah, I fuck with this dude. He a cool dude,
Wouldn't
though.
have done any of this without you. And I
He's
feel
a
like
part
you
of Beta
that
Squad, right?
representation of Harrison
And his
Arkansas.
name's Niko.
I'm really sorry to hear
That's
about
what's up.
What you were telling me about the other
Shout
day.
out Beta Squad. Shout out Niko.
Surgery and all of that. I wanted, just because you're a great guy, to
Should I do like
So
hood
what
TikTok
I've done,
compilation?
I've got $1,000.
Damn, he
he
blessed.
$4,000 later on as well.
Thank you.
Blessed
You're
him.
a great guy, Richard. Honestly,
He
you are an
blessed
amazing
him.
Thank you.
It's
guy.
beautiful.
So, hopefully you can get your foot surgery. You're a living legend, my friend.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
From the bottom of my
That was the best part of the
Thank
video.
you. This is one of the nicest things that anyone's done for me in a long time. And it's been a wild weekend.
It's been a while. Listen, man. Any way I can.
W
help you,
cameraman.
I'm glad. Look, give me a hug, man. Give me a hug. Thank you, man. Honestly, it wouldn't have been the same without you.
Chat, that's the best part of the video, chat. W Niko, man. W Niko, man.
This random state in America.
Weko, yeah, Weko.
People. But I can safely say I will never be returning here again, as the KKK now have a direct reason to target me. So my friends of the NDL, we have defeated
This is a good
another
video.
enemy. Please like and subscribe to join us.
Wait, what'd he say?
Another
Oh, no way. It's Daniel from earlier from when he gave us a lift to the hotel. He came all the way to see us off. That's so nice. Not kidding. We mad. And we, because George left a GoPro on top of his car after he dropped us off. So that's some Mabel shit. So he came. Yo, he left the GoPro on top of the car. That's something Mabel would do.
Please like and subscribe to join us. You're not ready for what's coming next.
Yo, that's a dub, bro.